I have a very active and questioning mind. And so I asked Jesus, why do I have all these doubts? If all these things that you're showing me and teaching me are true, why don't you just tell me these things so I wouldn't have all the doubts, so I'd have all the answers? And Jesus said, we did. And you questioned everything. And I said, well, is that wrong to have doubts? Is it wrong to ask questions? And he said, no, that's wonderful. That's a really good thing to have doubts and questions. The point of doubts and questions is to find an answer. To be simple about this, in mathematics, the more involved you get in math, the more complicated it gets. And the point of mathematics is to find solutions to these things. The point of mathematics is not to wander forever in never finding the answer. The point of life is to find the answers. And if a person is sincere, instead of always asking, this is like a 3-year-old child, why? When the parents said, it's time for you to go to bed, why? Because it's good for your health, you need your sleep, why? That's very immature, and it doesn't get us anywhere. Doubts and questions are good if they take you to the truth. Doubts and questions are not good if you never, ever recognize the answer. I'm trying to communicate with people, and I'm trying to make it comprehensible. Like, for example, you mentioned a few things that I'm suggesting people do. Let me start off with find a mission. Find a way of serving other people. When people ask me, and these aren't necessarily church people or Christians or anything, like, how can I find God? I say, go to a soup kitchen and serve at the soup kitchen once a week. That'll be a start. When you do an act of unselfish love or kindness with no expectation of reward, I believe that God will bless you, and you will begin to know the love of God by doing such a thing. And I've had the experience of being the director of soup kitchens and mission work and overseas missions and stuff like that. And when I talk to people afterwards about how was that experience, were you blessed? Did something good happen inside of you? And you know what? Not 100%, but overwhelmingly, people tell me that they got a blessing, that they got some kind of powerful experience of God's love by doing a thing like handing out the soup, handing out the green beans, handing out the sausages at a soup kitchen. People have been blessed by going with me in an airplane to a distant country and working for a week or so, building a house or running a vacation Bible school in a poor village, etc. Do something for somebody else with unselfish reasons. I've talked a little bit about what you get out of church. You get the opportunity to worship God, which is a wonderful way to experience the love of God by worshiping. You get to meet good Christian people. You get to hear, hopefully, a good pastor and grow in your knowledge and in your faith. Prayer, of course, is a really great way to get to know God. But the most important thing is to invite God in your life. It's real simple. Sit down, be quiet, tell God everything you want to say to God. Be as honest as possible. Open up your heart and mind and lay it all out before God. And then ask God for God's love, and then be still. And for as long as it takes, be still and let God love you.